Okay, so here's the objective. You got to do the finisher at the top of the entrance area. So I beat him up really, really bad. I wanted to get all my finishers up, all my signatures stored up, so it would be easy if I miss to try again. And I tried many times to try to figure out how to trigger that finisher, and I wasn't sure what it meant by the top area of the stage. So I had to figure this out. And this is a way to get him out, is to taunt him when you're outside the ring. That gets him out, because often he won't follow you. So yeah, I had to figure out where to trigger it by ringside. It said the entrance area. I thought maybe halfway through the ramp. It didn't trigger there. I did it towards the side of the entrance at the very top. It didn't trigger there. I did it right in the middle of the top entrance. It didn't trigger. So I tried it again, this time with all three finishers stored up, and this was my final and first successful attempt doing that. Now, getting him out here before the 10 count runs out is really hard, and you might have to run back to the ring and go back in. Trying to throw him here is kind of weird. It's not going all the way because I'm not in the middle of that area.
Whoa, right into a chop block. Debilitating counter.
So right now I'm running back and hopefully get back to him before he wakes up. There's the little gauge that's right by his red damaged mode that tells you how much time until he wakes up. Here it is. And so it's a little bit of juggling to try to get him to stay outside. It's pretty hard. But I thought it would be helpful, and there I go by accident sending him towards the ring. That would be helpful to have him as damaged as I could, so he's more of a ragdoll. But I'm really enjoying the MyRise story. I finally got my gamer tag to go away from the top right corner. Everybody else playing it on Xbox or PlayStation probably has a problem with that glitch. I changed my gamer tag, and then when I reloaded the game, it disappeared. So I got lucky right there. He almost went back in the ring. It was pretty obnoxious to have my gamer tag, my old gamer tag that I made from 2011 that I still had. I didn't really like. I changed it, and then lo and behold, it disappeared anyway. I changed it to live TV feed because live TV was taken. There's the gamer tag right there. Yeah, but it just didn't show up anymore, so it's kind of weird. Yeah, so he unfortunately went back in here, but randomly he came back at me here. So I didn't have to drag him out. But yeah, it's about taunting him usually. That gets him to, here we go, that gets him to come out. Also, if you stand by the apron, he'll come at you, and then you get off the apron and then press B or circle to grab him towards you. So I found that helpful. Try to get him up the ring. So here we go. This is where the rubber meets the road here. My capture ran out at 4 minutes, so I had to press record again. Here we go. So we're cutting it really close right now. That's not enough. You know, I'm trying to figure out where to put him. I went over there by where it says Raw. That wasn't good. And here, this should do it. You run and it triggers it. I figured, there you go. It would trigger, but it doesn't trigger, huh? So here it is. My last chance with 1 second left. Has to be just right in that doorway. Tried a couple times to get the cutscene to trigger. So make sure you have 2 finishers at least stored up. And just drag them down there in the middle where that entryway is. Not on the right or left, although you might get lucky with the right or left areas. But just try that general area. Try to do that, and it will work.
I don't like the looks of this. I'm gonna slip. Clearly, they're sending a message from CM Punk.
Come on, get in here. Is that all you got?
Insult meet
Kind of looks like Becky Lynch.
GG Punk's got Drew McIntyre.
And that kind of looks like Chris Jericho. I don't really know who these newer wrestlers are. I'm an Attitude Era guy.
This is a major setback in the war against mutiny.
And Punk didn't even need to show up.
Drew McIntyre called out CM Punk, and now he's been beaten up by a whole army of them.
So I hope that helped you out. Just kind of take note of that general area where you need to position Kevin Owens and go ahead and run to make that finisher show up. Run towards him, and then that triggers it. And good luck.